So I've seen some Africans criticizing Sudan for allowing the Russians to build a military base, and I'm trying hard to understand these people, and I can see that these people are ignorant. They have no idea what is happening in Sudan. They just open their mouth 90 degrees and talk rubbish. Sudan has been under Western sanctions only God knows how long. Which African country is helping Sudan to recover? Sudan has been at war only God knows how long. Which African country is helping Sudan to recover? We send these AU troops. What are they achieving in Sudan? Nothing. And you open your mouth and criticize them without understanding the reality on the ground. So Sudan is not just working with Russia, militarily. They are also working with Russia economically. So Russia is helping Sudan to sell their oil on the market, because Sudan is under Western sanctions. I repeat it, Sudan is under Western sanctions, so they cannot sell their oil on the market and make money and help their people. So that is the main reason why you see a lot of Sudanese people poor. They have oil, but they cannot sell it because they are under Western sanctions. And the only superpower who can help them to sell their oil on the market is the Russians. No African country can do that. So you open your mouth and criticize them without understanding what is happening on the ground. You claim that the Russians are in to exploit their oil. Russia have one of the biggest oil reserves in the world. They are part of OPEC Plus. What are they going to do with Sudan oil? Look at Venezuela. Venezuela had similar problems. The Russians went in, they helped them to sell their oil, and today look at Venezuela economy. It's recovering despite Western and American sanctions. You claim that they are exchanging a slave master to another slave master. Go and help them. They are dying, they are starving them. The Western America is starving them. Don't you know that people die under sanctions? America and the West killed 1 million Iraqis. Iraq. Over 1 million people dying in Iraq because of sanctions. And people are dying in Sudan because of sanctions. And you open your mouth and criticize them that they are working with the Russians. What the hell do you expect them to do? What the hell? Those criticizing Sudan, their basis of their argument is weak. They argue based on emotions. They argue based on assumption. They don't understand. So they assume this is going to happen without understanding what is happening. How do you argue based on assumption? How do you criticize the Sudanese people out of assumption without understanding what is happening in Sudan? So I strongly stand behind Sudan. They are doing great. Thank you, Sudan. Work with whoever you want to work with.